This episode of the Moist Meter was brought to you by Honey.
Initiating moisture.
Welcome to the Moist Meter. Today we're looking at the new Halloween movie. As it gets closer to Halloween, we've been blessed with some extremely scary content from the internet from shitty YouTubers left and right, but now we get graced by some Hollywood horror, by a little soft reboot of the beloved Halloween franchise. I went into this not expecting much, but I'm a huge fan of slasher films, and I was pleasantly surprised by how great of a slasher this movie is. It's a lot of fucking fun. And one thing I want to say right away, John Carpenter, who did the score for this, absolutely fucking killed it. It's got the iconic Halloween soundtrack, and it's got a lot of other great shit here. It's fucking great. The score of this is fucking great. Carpenter annihilated it. Got me hard as a fucking rock. The movie, overall, is just really good. Really fucking well done. Michael Myers is as terrifying as ever. He's just like a fucking Frankenstein's monster. You can't move past like one speed, which is a menacing walk. He moves slow as a motherfucker, just moves around like an extremely drunk man trying to pass a field sobriety test in front of a police officer, but not doing a great job of holding it together. But somehow it always works for Michael Myers because he's always positioned perfectly to not be seen and be able to strike optimally. So the man's fucking omniscient. And it's really fucking cool to watch unfold. There's a lot of kills in this movie, a lot of creative kills as well. I know in slasher movies, at least old school ones, there's not like a whole ton of kills. There's just big ones that have like a huge impact. This one's just got a lot of kills for the sake of kills. Like he'll just burglarize being the wrong word because he didn't take anything except a life. But he'll go into a house and just stab someone and leave. He does like trick-or-treating but with souls. It's cool. Absolutely cool, but it is really just, kills for the sake of kills. It doesn't really do much to further Michael Myers. You're already afraid of the guy as like a being of pure evil. They don't need to just have him knocking on doors like a Jehovah's Witness with a knife. But it's still fun to watch it unfold. And it's really fucking cool having this dynamic between Jamie Lee Curtis and Michael Myers where she's gotta fucking execute him, and Michael Myers, he just exists as like a killing machine. You don't know if he really even gives a fuck about Laurie, who's Jamie Lee Curtis's character, because he doesn't say anything, which is really fucking cool. I thought they'd absolutely blow the load here and have Michael Myers talk, but he doesn't, and I'm glad they didn't. So you've got Jamie Lee Curtis and then Michael Myers, who God knows what the fuck goes on and what his motivation is, and Jamie Lee Curtis is this paranoid survivor of his, and she has one purpose in life, which is to kill him, so she's raised her daughter to be just like an assassin as well, and her daughter resents her for it. All of the characters in here are fucking great, in my opinion. The only character that I'm not 100%, go team on was Karen, who was the daughter of Jamie Lee Curtis. I thought she was just kind of a boring character who didn't really bring much to the table. It seemed like kind of a phoned-in performance. She had one cool scene where she fires one bullet, and that's about it. But other than that, she doesn't really contribute much, and she doesn't really seem to give much of a shit about the whole situation. But overall, the movie is really well done. It really is. There's some really fucking cool scenes here, very well shot. The framing on some of them is something I took big notice on because I really liked how you'd have to guess where Michael Myers was in the vicinity because you knew he's not going to be like fucking hiding under the bed or something because the man can only stand up straight like a fucking corpse that's somehow standing up straight. So you're always guessing where the fuck is he standing, what is he doing? But there are a few complaints I have about this movie, and they mainly revolve around horror cliches, which is stupid characters. Jamie Lee Curtis, for the most part, is a very smart, competent character making smart decisions. But until the end of the movie, then she makes the stupidest fucking decisions I've seen in a while. So, not to spoil anything, but she's like a doomsday prepper, prepping for the Michael Myers nuke that she believes will inevitably occur, and it does. And she's created like an underground bunker. Well, spoiler alert, you see it in the trailer, so don't worry, it's not that big of a spoiler. Michael Myers comes knocking on her door, and they're hiding in the bunker. And Jamie Lee Curtis's plan is to start shooting him through the bunker so that way he knows where they are. And then she starts yelling at him from down there. Like, what the fuck was her plan? All she did was give away the position where she's hiding her daughter. Also, when she's hunting Michael Myers in the house, she has a weapon, a good weapon, and then she's looking around for him. And she has good ideas of where he is. Like, she'll find a closet with, like, blood on it because he was bleeding. And instead of just firing a bullet at the closet just to be safe, she'll walk over to the closet, get as close as possible, enough to like sniff Michael Myers if he was there, instead of just firing a fucking bullet at it. Why? She just gets in melee range for no reason. Oh, Michael Myers, are you in there? All right, I'm gonna check. I'm coming in there. If you're in there, I'm gonna be right at your dick level here for a blowjob, just to make sure you're really there. Make sure it's really you. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why she wouldn't play that more cautiously and fire a bullet at where she thinks he is. It was just silly decisions like that. But overall, most of the characters made competent choices, which is good. It's nice to see in a modern horror movie because it's pretty rare. But until it starts to fall apart at the end there. I don't have any like huge complaints about this movie. I don't think it's the best slasher ever made. I don't even think it's the best modern slasher that's ever been made. But it is a very well done, competent modern slasher that does Michael Myers justice. There's some goofy scenes like in the beginning where one of the investigative journalists shows Michael Myers the mask, and then all the crazy people are going crazy. Oh, like that's some goofy shit, and there's some goofy scenes here and there. But overall, it really is a competent slasher. So let's plug this shit into the moist meter. I'm giving the new Halloween an 80%. The movie's fucking good. It's not a masterpiece of slasher cinema or anything like that, but it's really well done, and in an age of modern reboots of beloved franchises that completely shit on the franchise, this one's pretty goddamn faithful, and it does a great job of bringing Michael Myers back to the forefront of horror slashing shit. So it's fucking good. It's definitely worth seeing. Just like Honey is definitely worth checking out. Take it away, Jackson.
Hey guys, Spook Safety Inspector Jackson here from Moist HQ, here to tell you about how you can stay safe this Halloween. Our thorough research has concluded that 99% of demons only want one thing, and that's for you to use Honey to save big bucks at online stores. So why don't you download that money-saving miracle right now to keep those spooksters happy? With Honey, you save money at nearly every online website, and it does this by relentlessly trying every known coupon code at checkout to give you the best deals. The best thing about it? It's absolutely free. Every individual here at Moist HQ can attest to its money-saving potential. It works at all the places we've tried, but some great examples are Amazon, Best Buy, and GameStop. The money saved with Honey adds up, so get on it today. So to stay protected from the gremlins of the dark and the Freddys and Jasons of Scaryville, be sure to go to joinhoney.com/moist. That's joinhoney.com/moist to save your soul by getting Honey for free. And remember, at the end of the day, Jamie Lee Curtis didn't need an underground bunker to stop Michael Myers. She just needed Honey.